Strawberry rhubarb crisp. Nothing beats this old-fashioned dessert. Hi, welcome to Cooking with Cori. I'm your host, Chef Cori Doern, and I'm also a proud media spokesperson for Foodland Ontario, where we all know good things grow. And you know what I love about summertime in Ontario? Strawberries. I also love rhubarb. Why not put them together and make a delicious dessert? Such as this one. We're making a strawberry rhubarb crisp, and this is so super easy, so super delicious. You're going to want to make this all the time. So I've started off with equal parts of fresh Ontario strawberries and Ontario rhubarb, and I've cut them into about equal sized pieces. I also have for my strawberries and rhubarb, which I'm going to put into my baking dish just to get it all ready to go. And this is a really great recipe. You could half it, whole it, totally up to you. Go to foodlandontario.ca to check it out. And while you're there, check out what's in season in the seasonal availability guide, because that'll really give you a good indicator of what's fresh and growing and how to kind of change things up if you want to. So here I've got my strawberries, my rhubarb. To that, I'm going to add some white sugar. Which is going to, a lot of people don't realize that white sugar is a wet ingredient, but once it hits the rhubarb and the strawberry, it's actually going to make it quite wet. So I'm going to add some lovely cinnamon and a little bit of flour just to bind everything all together. And I'm just going to mix this up and let it hang out for just a little bit while I get the second part of this delicious, delicious dessert. Or I like to call it any meal at any time because it's just that tasty. I'm mixing it all up just so it's nicely coated, everything coming together. You want to make sure that anything on the bottom is now on the top, but it's going to turn into this lovely juice, which is going to make everything taste lovely, sweet and sour, and all the notes are right there, so delicious. So I'm going to let this just kind of hang out here. And over here, I'm going to add my other ingredients because you can't have a crisp without a yummy crispy crumble. And our crisp is going to come together with some rolled oats. I've got some melted butter. I have cinnamon, I have brown sugar, and flour. And I'm just going to take all of them. I'm going to put them into my bowl, easy peasy. And the brown sugar, and you're probably thinking, why brown sugar, not white sugar? Because the different sugars have different uses within a recipe. And the white sugar tends to be a little bit more sticky. And the brown sugar gives you a little bit more of depth of flavor. So I'm just going to mix these together. And then I'm going to add my melted butter. And it's very important that your butter is melted for this recipe. And then I'm just going to mix it all up and get it all going. This is one of those things, usually I'm a fan of using my hands to put things together because you know, I wash them all the time, and I find that it makes it easier to clump things. But with this crumble, I would not use your hands, even though they're nice and clean. I would use a nice spatula just to make sure that everything is nice and incorporated. And again, you know, if there's something that you like and you really enjoy the taste of cinnamon, you want to add more cinnamon, again, that's totally up to you. All I can say is that when strawberries are in season, they pair beautifully with so many different things. I know a lot of people think of them as just a dessert item, but they're great for salads, they're great for smoothies, so many wonderful uses. I'd go to foodlandontario.ca if I were you, and just look up strawberries, and you'll see so many amazing recipes that will come up that will make you go, oh, I just want to cook with strawberries all season long. Okay, I've incorporated my crumble, and now I'm going to put it right up on top of my mixed rhubarb and strawberry. And it's okay if some of it is chunky and some of it isn't, because it's going to bake up just so beautifully and add that savory kind of subtle sweetness that the tart and the sweet of the rhubarb and the strawberry are going to give you. And then once that is all cooked nice and bubbly, you're going to see this bubble around the edges and this become golden brown. Take it out of the oven, let it rest, and enjoy it with some absolutely delicious ice cream or any other kind of yummy side treat that you could possibly want. Enjoy.